Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Stood up well to him there. Nicely shaped ball. Lampard. Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti. Looking for options for movement.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gullit gets on his bike and on the move. That's going across goal. It's anyone, and another try! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Musiala. That's a shade optimistic. Pogba. And it's Dembele. And he's picked out the run. Now this could be a chance. Hoisted in. Liverpool with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. No way through, so back. He's having a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Ibrahimovic. And it's Dembele. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Gullit couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Diouf has crossed into the... And a header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's hit the upright. Zanetti tries to get it clear.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Zanetti clearly looking to keep...
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And here's Gullit. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that could set him on his way. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Impressive jump! Oh, good finish! There's the goal they've been looking for. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Great ball, and he's had a chance! And it's there! purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Tries a shot! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off.
We've seen many free-role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Azar. Now it's Gullit. He's shifting through the gears here. Kokchu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's come to nothing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Robson. Looking to play him in. Just eases him off the ball. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. And he was quick to react. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Could be danger here. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Spread neatly. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Musiala plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Gullit. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's De Bruyne.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Diouf. And that is expertly dealt with. Musiala. And now the breakaway. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Robson. And he plays one through. He's found the way through. Gullit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Robson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great vision. Hazard. He's picked his way through, and it's played in here. Ferdinand gets it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Robson. Kukçu. Looking for options for movement. Pass is just off target.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Beckham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the pass is intercepted. And he's managed to get free. Musiala. Guardiola. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And the through ball. They've got a corner here. Corner number 2 then. Pass somewhat off target. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Take this opportunity to pay a visit
So,
to
nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Shot, surely! And there's a goal! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Kuala Lumpur City have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Gullit. Juve. It's played through for him. That's Guardiola. Stam. Robson. Musiala. And he has been fouled there. Gullit being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Robson. Kupchu. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number 11, Messi.
Just about up to the hour now. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Out for a throw. Oh, sweet feet. And that is headed for the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Oh, they could break here. That pass has been well intercepted. Pepe. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Guardiola is always looking to break lines.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, terrible mistake. Shoots! And he's stuck it away. And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Robson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham with the... He's rising!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. He's got away. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Hazard. That's very neat. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Guardiola. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
In he goes again! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Robson.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Pinches it off him. Tries a shot! And that's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Kuala Lumpur City have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's in a great position here. Musiala. And we're done. Manchester United were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things already rolling. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Howson does well to get it back. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's a key interception.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong...
And Marmouche! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And we have liftoff! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Didn't quite work for him. Nesta plays it all the way forward. And it's Zaire Emery. Havertz. That's an excellent interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got away. Oh, good effort. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Getting up there! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Manchester United restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition...
That could spell real chance! Goal! Manchester United! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Manchester United with the lead.
Well, their manager seems...
Hazard! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Havertz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's gone direct here. Now he's off and running. Stam. That's a sharp pass. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Hazard. Nicely aimed pass. Nesta. Tonali. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's in plenty of space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Havertz. Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it out wide. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Yamal threads one in, and that could set him on his way. Havertz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Zaire Emery. This looks promising. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's been flattened there. Now the cross. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. So now the difference is 3.
There will be 3 minutes at
Now it's Hazard. Lofted in. And Smart. And Beckham! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. That has not gone well. Cannavaro. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
And a quick announcement for the benefit
Manchester
of anybody who has
United
found
up by
themselves
3
at
after
today.
a terrific
Please look at the
45
screen
minutes.
for information
Even
on how
in
to
a game
find your
like
way
this, you would
around this
think that
stadium.
should be enough. So, into the second half. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's come loose. Great vision. Shot, surely! And it's in! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal may be down, but not out just yet. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Kerkez finding himself in space.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Havertz. There's a searching pass. Musiala. Oh, they could break here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now then, the ball's come loose. Guardiola gets it away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Hullet. And it's Hullet.
The attendance for this
Oh,
match
some
was
tackle that.
61,052.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through? Marmouche. Kirkesh. Looking tidy in possession here. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred...
Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Foot in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, now he can... Oh, great chance! Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't far away.
Bullet clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Kirkez. There will be a throw-in. Howson. Knocks it into space. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gullit wants to run onto this. And it's Guardiola. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to play it through. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Thinks about the shot. Shot a goal! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Could go all the way here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Azar. That's tidy. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Havertz. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckham. Havertz. Nicely weighted ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's been hooked away, and it's Pedri. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Havertz. That has been slung wide. And this is Azar. It's out for a goal kick. Howson is there, and he can pick it up. Looking for options for movement. 2 minutes to be added on. Aimed beyond the defence. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with...
You